Hello there, this is SaigonTime MD, and you are watching my playthrough of Doom, the 2016 version. I love this game, it's rocking my socks off with every level. The soundtrack is absolutely killer, the action is killer, I love it. So, if you're watching this video for not the first time, you'll probably notice that the video quality is a lot better and the sound quality is a lot better. Well, there's a very distinct reason for that. It's because I had been, up until literally today, I had been recording my videos with a little program called D3D Gear, which up until this morning I thought was not a pile of hot garbage, but it turns out that it is. So now I'm recording with Bandicam. I'm much more satisfied with the results, and I figured that since I was only 2 or 3 videos into the Doom playthrough, what I would do is I would go back, re-record the earlier videos with the quality and the thoroughness, because I missed a lot of secrets that the game deserves, and in the process sort of step my game up, because this is the old version was, oh, it was bad. I sounded like I was talking through a megaphone, which you'll note that now I do not sound like that, hopefully. So anyway, gonna start a new campaign here. New slot, start campaign. We're gonna stick to Hurt Me Plenty. That was a pretty good balance for me the last time around. I am not the world's greatest first-person shooter player. I will be the first to admit that. If it ends up feeling too easy, I'll kick it up to ultraviolence, and if it's too hard, I will cry like a small child and I'll kick it down to I'm too young to die. But I don't think that's going to be the case. All right, in we go. So you walk eternally through the shadow realms, standing against evil where all others falter. May your thirst for retribution never quench, the blood on your sword never dry, and may we never need you again.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear, until it is done.
Not the worst way to wake up, but certainly not the best. Oh, hello, friends. Come here. Oh, you're fucked up now. Because, you know, scoring 6 headshots in a Doom game is really what it's all about. This is such a good-looking game. Also, I don't know if I noticed this the first time around or mentioned this, but the Doom guy's hands and his feet, although you can't see those now, are covered in scars. This dude has seen some serious battle. And now, I don't remember anything in the original Doom games about him being sealed away inside a box, but it's clear this guy has seen his share of combat.
We have to contain this.
Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, I've missed you so. Hello, old friend. And hello, terrifying nightmare sequence that was a substitution for me putting my armor on. I love this. The mix of the arcane and the technology is great. Demonic invasion in progress. No, what tipped you off? Although if you think somebody had to program in that warning message. Somebody had to sit down at their computer and be like, well, this is a thing that could happen, so I guess I'm gonna have to put it into the system. Just in case.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Oh, I'm fixing things in space already.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Yeah, Doom Guy doesn't seem all that interested in resolving problems peacefully. Especially if you're the one responsible for all this nonsense. I would like to point out that I really hope that all of the skulls and the flayed skin with the pentagrams and all that business I really hope that was added, like, after the demonic invasion, because if not, this could really seem like a hostile work environment. Can you just imagine, like, sitting here trying to fill out your weekly report and it's like, oh man, I stepped in a puddle of gore, gonna have to get a new pair of socks for the 3rd time this week, and it's literally only Tuesday. Yeah, that would suck. Glory kills. They are Doom's version of executions. Let's see what one looks like. It looks like that. Oh, that's a new one. I've literally never seen that before. Excuse me. Oh boy. That has still not gotten old. I will take that, thank you very much. Ah, the combat shotgun. There's no PDA like in Doom 3, but there is a codex which has a lot of interesting information for those of us who, including myself, who enjoy a little reading with their wanton bloodshed. So we have the pistol, the UAC EMG sidearm. EMG stands for Energy Matter Gel. It has 2 firing modes. There's the normal firing mode, and then it can actually charge up and fire a single really big slug. Fires superheated, supercharged gel. It's pretty badass. But the combat shotgun, I'm not planning on spending a whole lot of time with the pistol. The combat shotgun. The UAC shotgun disperses a spread of high-velocity buckshot for a maximum impact against the enemy, because, you know, that's the thing, that if you work on Mars, you really think about, all right, well, I'm going to need to kill something with buckshot on this uninhabited dead planet. The Possessed. These guys are nasty. The Possessed are created in a Lazarus Wave event, a phenomenon first discovered by Dr. Olivia Pierce during her Lazarus Project. Olivia Pierce was the woman whose hologram we saw back in the Doom guy's tomb. While most victims exposed to Argent biowaves will expire without further effect, some subjects will absorb traces of Argent energy and enter a state of posthumous vigor. Despite necrosis of the internal organs, with the exception of the brain, the victim continues to animate and exhibit a low order of sentience for weeks or even months after clinical death. Posthumous brain activity in the Possessed is limited to instinctive behavior. The Possessed are known to be territorial when confronted by the living. When isolated, they will often enter a dormant state for extended periods of time. They will stand unmoving for days or weeks at a time until presented with a live food source or threatened by a predator. So, you know, kind of like college students. And I actually have to scroll away. It's this weird little bug that won't let me. All right, well, I guess I can't scroll down. Oh, well. The Doom suit, or the Doom Marine, or the Praetor suit of the Doom Marine. Additional relics were found in the tomb alongside the Doom Marine, some incantation tablets and an ancient combat suit which was given a name, the Praetor suit. When found, it was encased in an inscribed stone tomb. The suit was extracted from the rock, cleaned, and subjected to numerous tolerance tests and found to be almost impervious to any damage. It appeared to have some mechanical function as well, small receptors on the gloves and chest plate that attracted Argent plasma and dissipated it through capillary tubes in the substructure, which explains why I'm able to just absorb health packs that are just, you know, lying around on the ground. Markings on the armor were also consistent with images of a man or humanoid seen in several of the tablets and stones found on other expeditions. The same markings were also noted on the Helix stone. Despite it being clear that the suit can be activated in some way, no method has been found to do it. It appears to be missing a component, likely the Doom Marine himself. There's blah blah, all the codex. Oh, however, there is some other stuff we want to hit. The auto map, which is very, very Metroid Prime-y. The weapon upgrade points, I don't actually have any of those yet, but each weapon, with the exception of the pistol, has different mods that can be attached, and then the mods themselves are upgraded. The weapon stays the same, but the mods will change its functionalities. Praetor suit tokens that will upgrade what I can do with the suit, sort of your standard run-of-the-mill, you know, upgrade my armor, don't let me die, so on and so forth. Alright, that's enough reading, let's get to the violence. Imp enters the battle!
Demonic presence
Imp
at unsafe
leaves the
levels.
battle.
Lockdown in effect.
These ferocious and agile demons are found all over Hell, and are often used on the front line in a concerted attack in either dimension. They revel in battle, feeding off their victims when the hunger takes them. When the hunger does not take them, they just, you know, kill things. So hope that you don't run into hungry imps, because those are really much worse than imps that have been well fed. Destroy the gore nest. Well, yeah. Look, a red barrel! Look, a whole bunch of dead possessed! Haha! That was not so nice. Alright. Let's get rid of this thing. After all, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like a whole bunch of demons are gonna spawn and try to kill me. Oh wait, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Let's do it! No. There'll be no charge attacks. And I'm out of shotgun shells. This is not good.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Woo! Oh boy. Stop that. Bad imp. Come here, buddy. Show me that ugly face of yours and I'll cure all your worries.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Just keep in mind that some poor UAC employee had to actually record lines. Can you just imagine her, like, standing in the recording booth? And she's just like, well, you know, the reactor's having a meltdown. Okay, that warning makes sense. The, you know, there's an airlock breach. All right, that also makes sense. Demonic presence? Not really sure how I feel about that one. Is that like a thing that happens? And the guys... And the guy's running the whole thing and just like, you know, just read it. We want to be ready for any eventuality. I mean, there's a warning message for elephant stampede, so really don't think anything of it.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He will ruin everything.
Well, I'm leaving and I'm going to ruin everything. Although, judging from the demons and the undead and the gigantic carpets of gore coating every available surface, I think you've done a pretty good job of ruining things yourself.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes.
Clearly.
But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Oh, I love this title screen. Oh, yeah. Rip and tear, baby. Let's get to it. One of the things that I really like about the game is that even just through, he doesn't talk at all, or at least he hasn't talked from as far as I played, but even just through actions, you already get, you know, a lot about who the Doom guy is, who the Doom Marine is as a character. He's very angry and he's very disappointed that once again humans have toyed with evil when it's not supposed to be done that way. Not supposed to do this sort of nonsense. Environments. The UAC. Despite the discovery of liquid water on Mars in the early 21st century, the colonization of Mars had little appeal beyond exploration for the next century. With the discovery of the Argent Fracture, a transdimensional stream of unrefined Argent plasma, in 2095, settling and mining Mars became both practical and essential to meet the vast energy demands of Earth. However, the need for atmospheric conversion and terraforming of the Red Planet was a task that seemed insurmountable to all but one corporation, the UAC. It stands for the United Aerospace Corporation, if I remember correctly. Through their diligent dedication to technological advancement and forward thinking, an outpost was established in MTC 2096 to extract Argent plasma from the fracture. When this plasma is subjected to the UAC's fermionic transference pattern, Argent energy is produced. This remarkable venture eventually bore fruit as Argent energy became the primary power source for all of Earth. New visitors to the UAC facility may take for granted the rich atmosphere while on the, and because the scrolling thing is weird and broken, I'm just gonna, for granted the rich atmosphere while on the surface, but it should be remembered that just a few short decades ago, Mars was an inhospitable desert that could support no life. Unauthorized exploration into the exclusion zones outside the base is not allowed under any circumstances. Highly volatile experiments and artifacts are frequently researched a safe distance away from the base, and your safety in these areas cannot be guaranteed. Everybody's dead and there's demons everywhere. I don't think anyone's safety can be guaranteed nowadays. And there went a base jumping imp. Oh, look at him scamper off. They look so happy. Time to go shit on the party. Hello. You're new. And now you're dead. Excuse me? I really love the glory kill system. Like, when I was excited about the executions just because they looked cool, but like the way they actually work in combat is even better. I was a little worried that it would interrupt the flow of things, but it really doesn't. It really doesn't. His head just disappeared like an overripe fruit. It'd be super cool if I could actually hit him, wouldn't it? Thanks for the hand. I think that's everyone. Everybody got some. It's good to share. But yeah, the executions, the glory kills, really, they don't slow anything down at all. And of course, it wouldn't be a Doom game without colored key cards, so we're gonna go after one. It will also lead us to the game's, this first level's first secret, which is over here, but we're gonna grab the key card first. Thanks, friend. It's a nice little pentagram, nice little pentagram brand you got in your head there. I'm sure that must have hurt. All right, and the first secret is hidden up here next to this green glowy thing. And it's a little Doom Guy action figure. Oh my god, it's so cute. The combat shotgun model Blue Guy. There are 2 UAC Marine Guy collectibles in every map. Blah blah blah, collect them all. Possessed soldiers. While Lazarus Wave exposure does effectively wipe any vestige of human behavior from most of its victims, some subjects continue to display technical cognizance posthumously. As with possessed engineers, this does not appear to be random. If an individual has training in combat as part of the UAC military, the Lazarus Wave event will transform them into more than mere slaves. This anomaly further supports the theory that there is some form of genetic coding embedded within the Lazarus Wave particles which governs the outcome of Lazarus Wave exposure on a per-case basis. So essentially, the Lazarus Wave actually doesn't work altogether that differently from the 24th chromosome stuff in the Doom movie, which is almost borderline painful for me to say, where if you're useful, it'll turn you into something useful if you have combat skills or whatever, but if you're just sort of Joe Ordinary, it just turns you into a mindless zombie. Oh god, I just made like a favorable comparison to the Doom movie. I'm so sorry. Grenades! Now there is a funny little thing that will happen, and if I let me see if I can hit him. Nope. The funny thing that happens is that he throws the grenade with such force that sometimes you can actually kill or injure a possessed just from the throw alone. I remember my first time through the game, I threw one down, hit somebody in the side, and it actually literally knocked his arm off, which was kind of hilarious. He just ducks under my shotgun. Way to go, man. I need you to stop that. Polygon's starting to feel good about themselves. Thank you. Whoop. Oh, hello. That had to be annoying. He's just like hurling fireballs back there, just standing there like an idiot. And he misses every single one. Now a little grabber upgrade drone just flew off that way, but we're not quite ready to head down there yet. There's a couple of things we need to get to first. The first of which is not a secret, but it is kind of hidden away a little bit. We follow the green glow stick things. It will take us there. I'll have a grenade. And down he goes. Alright, that's all for you jerks. Our first little thing here is the auto map station, which will fill out our map data completely. That's huge. I mean, think about modern shooter design versus this stuff. Oh, I love it. No more like it's still kind of a straight line, but not really. Not really. There's various different paths you can take to get to the same area. So the other thing that's hidden up here is an elite guard. And I'm gonna yank this thing out of his chest. He is very, very grateful to him for, you know, dying with it still intact. And those are Praetor suit tokens, which I can actually use to upgrade my armor, like I mentioned before. I'm gonna go ahead and decrease explosive barrel and environmental damage taken, because blowing up one of those barrels and killing myself would be super embarrassing. Not that I would ever do anything like that. Ever. Alright. Now we can hop down. I don't think there's any ammo down here. I'm only have 2 shotgun shells, so I'm going to have to, like, you know, actually aim for once in my life. Hello, buddy. That was weird. And I didn't get any ammo out of it. Sometimes when you perform a glory kill, not only will they drop health, but they will also drop ammunition, which is super helpful when you only have 2 shotgun shells like I do. So the second secret is this little thing over here. Now, on the original first video, I found this and remarked, boy, that sure looks like an original Doom door. Well, That's not by mistake. However, it can't be opened by traditional means. You have to find the right lever, and it just so happens the right lever is right here. We're gonna push this puppy open. And it actually unlocks a small portion of a classic Doom level for us to play. What's up, friends? Oh, dear. Oh, hey, look. Armor and health packs. Awesome. That's a full armor. Ballin'. So the thing that makes those really cool is not only does it unlock that little secret room for me to play around in, but it will also unlock a full playable level from the main menu. Now, once I unlock all of those, I am planning on playing playing through sort of the full classic game, but we'll get to that later. Now we're gonna go see our grabby drone friend over here, the combat support drone. Basically, these guys are a walking mod upgrade station thing that will allow me to put different mods on my weapons. And those mods are actually the things that get upgraded. Like I said, the weapon stays the same. I'm going to go with Explosive Shot, which is essentially a grenade launcher. Because my history with burst fire weapons, not really the greatest, and I will be the first to admit that. But instead, I'm sticking with what works. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'm gonna try really hard not to hit that barrel, because I don't want to die. One, two. Ow! Would you stop hitting me? Thank you very much. Alright. The next secret, the last secret, is actually, it's hidden around here. Hello. Goodbye. You better come back here. I got a shotgun that wants to talk to you. Jesus, just literally punching their heads off. It's all very Splatterhouse. I love it. Alright, so the third secret is actually hidden back here. It's a little Doom guy. You'll notice he actually has the exposed midriff of the guy who was on the cover of the original Doom. I'm not quite sure why they phased out that exposed midriff. I always liked it. In a, completely impractical kind of way. Now that there's no more secrets to worry about, we can focus on what really matters. Blowing alien undead bastards back to hell. Demon undead bastards back to hell, excuse me. Unfortunately, the range on this thing sucks! Works just fine up front, though. I'll take that. Well, that's a mess that I want no part of. Picking up some armor. I can hear terrible things behind me, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. The idea is to just keep moving. If I can keep getting glory kills, then I can keep getting ammo. Whew, that was intense. Yeah, really, the key to surviving this game is to just never, ever hold still. Ever. Which is pretty key for the original game, too. Now, if I remember correctly, at least one of these carts has supplies in it. Ah, that one has health and armor. I believe this one over here also has some stuff. Yes, it does. Armor shards and ammo. Glorious. I'll hop down here and grab this out here. Whee! I'm gonna head inside. There's a bit more stuff lying around, but I think that's it.
Welcome to the UAC. Now 221 accident-free days.
You are lying. I see your lie face. You cannot hide the truth from me, and the truth is that there have been a whole
God rested
lot of...
on the 7th day, but imagine how much further along we would be if he hadn't. The UAC is committed to excellence. That's why we implemented the 7-day work week. Now you can achieve greatness alongside your coworkers every day. Let's never stop achieving.
Ah, good old 7-day work week. Truly, the future is a bright and wonderful place. Alright, so that's going to do it for this level. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel inclined to do. If you didn't like what you saw, leave me a comment or send me a message, tell me what I could improve on. I'm always trying to make the next video better than the last. Thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you on the next one.